Letting you down easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, just wait a while. This is a fish trying no more. You're worth defeating on, so what you gonna do when nobody wants to be around you? So what you gonna do when nobody wants to fool around you? Fucking, I'm not remembering lyrics properly. I'm thinking of a later part in the song. Living in the real world. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Ain't it good being all alone? Where you from? You might be the one who's running things. Let me check it what you want. It's easy to ignore trouble when you're living in a bubble. So what you gonna do when the world is around you? So what you gonna do when nobody wants to fool with you? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Ain't it good being all alone? Good to be on your own. Ain't it fun? You can't count on no one. Ain't it good to be on your own? Count on no one. Ain't it fun living in the real world? Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to the mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to the mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Baby, now you're one of us. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Ain't it good being all alone? Ain't it fun living in the real world? 'Cause the world don't orbit around you. Being on alone. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're all alone in the real world. You gotta fucking remember to breathe, girl. Damn it. I know you've been dead for fucking years of your life, but that isn't an excuse. Jeez. Oh, this dead girl I am calling me is still trying to live. For some stupid reason. I'm just a dead girl. Don't live in your world. I just roll my eyes back every time I hear that. Oh, here we go again. I'm about to lose a friend. Ah. You sound completely confused or surprised. Just wait a while. You're not the big fish in the pond no more. You were what they're feeding on. So what you gonna do when nobody's around you? So what you gonna do when no don't orbit around you? Uh, uh, Ain't it fun living in the real world? Ain't it good? You might be the one who's running things. Back to just get what you want. It's easy to ignore trouble when you're living in a bubble. So what you gonna do when road is orbit around you? So what you gonna do when nobody wants to fool with you? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Ain't it good being all alone? Ain't it fun to be on your own? Ain't it fun you can't count on no one? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun you can't count on no one? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Baby, now you're one of us. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Ain't it good being all alone? Oh, 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 oh. Living in the real world, 'cause the world don't orbit around you. Being all alone. Oh, 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 oh. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Can't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. This is the real world. This is the real world. You gotta be there for yourself if you're gonna make it through. Being in control of my life sounds way better than being strung along, even if that means facing pain. In a capitalist economy, understandable. And right now, we're not even in a healthy capitalist economy. We're in an unhealthy one. No more. You were what they're feeding on. So what you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? So what you gonna do when no don't orbit around you? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Ain't it good being all alone? Mm-mm-mm. Where you from? You might be the one who's running things, but don't hurt that you get what you want. It's easy to ignore trouble when you're living in a bubble. So what you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? So what you gonna do when nobody wants to fool with you? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Ain't it good being all alone? Dun, dun, dun. Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun? You can't count on no one. Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun? You can't count on no one. Ain't it fun living in the real world? Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Baby, now you're one of us. Baby, fun. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Ain't it good? Ain't it good being all alone? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world, 'cause the world don't orbit around you. Being all alone. Oh, oh. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Can't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. This is the real world. I'm glad I grew up with this song. I'm glad it found me, or that I found it, whichever way it happened, if not a mix of the two. Oh, fences. Give me that damn good music. Oh, I'm sitting in a room made up of only big white walls, and in the halls there are people looking through. Know exactly what we're here for. Don't look up, just let them think there's no place else you'd rather be. You're always on display for everyone to watch and learn from. Don't you know by now? You can't turn back. Because this road is all you'll ever have. And it's at the exit you're dying, dying. Just living proof that the camera's lying. And open wide. 'Cause this is your night. So smile, 'cause you'll go out in style. You'll go out in style. If you let me, I could. I showed you how to build your fences, set restrictions separate from the world. The constant battle that you hate to fight, just lay in the limelight. Don't look up, just let them think there's no place else you'd rather be. And now you can't turn back. Because this road is all you'll ever have. It's at the exit you're dying, dying. Just living proof that the camera's lying. And open wide. This is your night. So smile. Yeah, you're asking for it with every breath that you breathe in. Just breathe it in. Yeah, well, you're just a rest. You do all this big talking. So now let's see you walk it. I said, let's see you walk it. You do all this big talking. So let's see you walk it. Will you face yourself or run away? Yeah, well, you're just a mess. It's you do all big, this big talking. So now let's see you walk it. I said, let's see you walk it. Dying, just living proof that the camera's lying. Now open wide. Yeah, open wide. Yeah, open wide. 'Cause you'll go out in style. You'll go out in style. There is no us. Oh. There is no healing in Wonderland in playing pretend. There's only surviving. And I want to fucking live. Oh. First time I ever encountered that song was actually when I was going through when I was wandering around the internet on my DS. Footnote whatever. Fucking the laboratory theming was what caught me first. But then to learn about the real, authentic roots of the song was just delicious. And it serves as a beautiful life lesson hidden in plain sight. Yeah, well, you're just a mess. You do all this big talking. So now let's see you walk it. I said, let's see you walk it. And that's the reality you have to face down if you really want to aim at something like popularity. It's not just about being liked. It's about all of the negative parts too, and this song fucking exemplifies it. Mmm. Fences, fences, fences. Ooh, they even have. Yeah, no, I found some YouTube versions of the flip notes. I recognize them. Made up of only big white walls, and in the halls there are people looking through. They're in the window and don't know exactly what they're here for. Don't look up, just let them think you're the place else you'd rather be you. Fucking. I fucking love my cringe roots. Because this road is all you'll ever have. It's at the exit, you're dying, dying. Just living proof that the camera's lying. What's the other flip note? Oh yeah, the flip note by this creator. The only reason why I recognize this creator is because there's another one I'd like by them. Big white walls, and in the halls there are people looking through. Know exactly what they're here for. Don't look up, just let them think there's no place else you'd rather be. You're always on display. To learn from, don't you know by now? You can't turn back. Because this road is all you'll ever have. It's at the exit, you're dying, dying. Just living proof that the camera's lying. And open wide. This is your night, so smile, 'cause you'll go out in style. Fucking cringe. Beautifully, authentically cringe. I'm glad that social space still exists for other people, even if it's being fucking thrown down at and mocked. Ah, there's prescription. Patient. I'm the doctor, I'm the patient. Don't you get that? It's important. If you love me like I love me, everybody will be sorry. Well, I don't need nothing before the show. I don't need nothing, well, that's not so. What? Oh, you know what I want? Fucking. Hey, Planet of Hats. That looks like something to listen to and watch later. Ah, delicious, delicious, delicious. No, but to be real, songs like Ain't It Fun, Living on My Own, Living on Your Own, Living. Living on your own. Beetle lady, I don't have no time for no monkey business. Beetle lady, get so lonely, 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 yeah. Got to be some good times ahead. Where is that mix of the damn song? It's so tasty. Because it actually has meaning behind it. There we go. No, that would play through desktop audio, and I do not want a copyright strike. Thank you very much. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna break down and cry. Nothing to go, nothing to do with my time. I get lonely, so lonely. And I feel that I'm always walking too fast. And everything is coming down on me, down on me. Am I crazy? Oh, so crazy. Living on my own. Own, 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 own. Mm, 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 mm. Fucking the fact that this is a cover of a Freddie Mercury song, and I didn't even know that until recently, is fucking awesome. And that it's a remix on top of that is fucking awesome. I don't have no time for no monkey business. Diddle-a-day, diddle-a-day. I get so lonely, 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 yeah. Got to be some good times ahead. I don't have no time for no monkey business. Diddle-a-day, diddle-a-day. Get so lonely, 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 yeah. Diddle-a-day, diddle-a-day. Diddle-a-day, diddle-a-day. I get so lonely, 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 yeah. Got to be some good times ahead. Sometimes I feel nobody gives me no warning. Stepping up in the cloud in the dream world. It's not easy living on my own. No, I heard this song back when I was a fucking teenager, and I'm glad I did. Ooh. Diddle-a-day, diddle-a-day. I don't have no time for no monkey business. I don't have time to pretend. Keep up the pace. Oh, 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 oh. Keep drinking coffee, stare me down across the table while I look outside. So many things I'd say if only I were able, but I just keep quiet, count the cars that pass by. You've got opinions, hun, we're all entitled to 'em, but I never asked. So let me thank you for your time and try not to waste any more of mine and get out of here fast. I hate to break it to you, babe, but I'm not drowning. There's no one here to save. Who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be? Who died and made you king of anything? Oh. Mm-mm. You sound so innocent, all full of good intent. Swear you know best. But you expect me to jump up on board with you and ride off into your delusional sunset. I'm not the one who's lost, no direction, no, but you'll never see. You're so busy making maps with my name on them in all caps. You've got the talking down, just not the listening. And who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be? Who died and made you king of anything? All my life I've tried to make everybody happy while I just hurt and hide. waiting for someone to tell me it's my turn to decide. I would have been like that dunce stork if there wasn't a single difference. If you disagree, you are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be? Who died and made you king of anything? Oh, who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be? Who died and made you king of anything? Let me hold your crown, babe. Uh-oh. Ah. Love this song. Not just because it's something that some people feel empowered by, but because it's a song I can throw at my own dumb, prideful head and temper myself with, because holy shit, when I fall for people hard. And it helps to remind myself, hey, they don't need me, and I don't need them. Oh yeah, I watched that video, how it summarizes that Moon Knight is like a hollow point round living in a human body. It's really cool. Hmm. Oh. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something sometime in your life. I've seen these videos pop up time and again where it's like X from X perspective is hilarious in context of a movie, and it's just like I don't really see the humor because you're laughing at the assumed confusion of things, and I'm just like, I'm not about to clown on someone who was nearly able to fucking cause so many fucking issues. No, thank you. Leave them be and let them suffer their fate. If they can't learn from it, they'll get spiked down again. And if they don't get spiked down again, then we've got a huge problem on our hands. I don't feel like listening to more Toon videos. Oh, that's a song I have not listened to in forever, and to link it to these songs psychologically and mentally is such a good idea. Oh, okay, I wanted to link it to this song, but fucking yeesh, I didn't want it to open up in my main browser, thank you very much. Ah. All of these cuts and bruises that will fade away, I act as if they've made me that much wiser. Another night I sink into my lonely bed, shut out every sound as I scream inside my head. And like a turning wheel, the time keeps moving on. The pain from yesterday is now just so long gone. And as I fall into another aching sleep, the crying voice I keep on hearing echoes deep. It's every shameful fall, every mistake that I've made. These are the scars that have brought me where I am today. Another false conception that I fed myself to escape reality. The only lie I see is now inside of my head. The only truth slips through my fingertips in the end. Let them keep on dreaming as I watch the days just pass me on by. I turn another page of my biography, and all the mysteries begin to fall in place. Wonder why I wasted so much precious time. Never find my life inside this cluttered room. I'm letting go today. They try to measure the depths of all the scars that we have and try to prove to us that life could be so much more. But if you'd only stop and take a look around, you know we're all the same. And as I keep repeating all the days in my head, it's like an endless movie that has no happy end. But the scene goes on without an answer. I will cry. I have cried. Oh well. It's every shameful fall, every mistake that I've made. These are the scars that have brought me where I am today. Another false conception that I fed myself to escape reality. The only lie I see is now inside of my head. The only truth slips through my fingertips in the end. Let me keep on dreaming as I watch the days just pass me on by. Pass me on by. Pass me on by. Yeah. I found hysteria and toxic thoughts around the time where I was somewhat invested in college. Oh, stop trying to fucking bait me, you piece of shit. Who do you belong to, little girl? Why do you wander in the strange dark woods? It's not an easy answer, I'm afraid. She fits your little story, but she's up to no good. Growing up means growing into war. Waiting to be broken just to understand. going where you've never gone before, changing into devil just as fast as you can. Wolves shall croon in your merciless ears. Don't believe that everything that you hear. Wear your others high, tilt your head just so. Maybe nobody will know. Who is for dragon or danger? Who's to say? Stolen fairy tale girls never get to take the easy way. Danger and the devil described as a child at play. But she raises her head to say, I belong to me. I belong to me. I belong to me even now. Even here I belong to me. Mm. Mm. Drink the souls of songbirds, little girl. Spin your lie like thread until the music down. Count the art is all you will. Everybody knows that you're from out of town. Trust the devil never to let go. Mixing hell and romance just like any other fool. Wisely you must heed a sister's words. Nothing can do nothing more than who is to be your world. Red come bells, the very. Nah, I can't keep going with that. And I can never tell how afraid you are. I need to take a moment to breathe. But you've only the hard ones left. And so all you can say is, I belong to me. I belong to me. I belong to me. Even now, even here, I belong. Clever fairy girl, strike the hardest of all bargains. I found this song. After I kind of gave up on college. And while I was trying to work not even really a job, just more helping someone. Even now, even here. Deep dark wood, not an easy answer, I'm afraid. I fit the story, but I'm up to no good. Oh, toxic thoughts upcoming and going. Yeah, I'm pushing my voice. Start this off staring at a blank page, an open office document, and days, some single word. Some say it's absurd, like it's so long since streaming words inside, choosing not to cast my net. It took so long questioning myself. Is it even right? Then does that mean I failed? Will my allergies ever love up another force be profound enough? The thing gets higher and higher, and it's harder and harder to shatter, and when I fall worse than I ever did before. Evaluating the damage, no, I just don't understand it. Conflicted but the air I breathe, a love with hatred laced between. You can see it in my eyes. Child spark light up the night. Constant search for approval, suffocated by refusal, devouring my skull, but never feeling full. Oh dear, I don't want to be a burden. Could you please be a little more concerned with the overactive mind of a believer, the toxic thoughts of an underachiever? Oh dear, if only you could feel it, the crippling fear of being deserted. You can't touch the heat of this fever, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever. I start this off a little confused. Writer's block doesn't exist. It's not a word I'm supposed to use because it's all in my mind. A parasite I'm supposed to find, but sometimes, well, most times, it's so hard to find. I lived my whole life afraid. It's time for me to be brave, to embrace a forest that's so dark and unknown, because no great adventurer has a paved path to rove. Disappointed faces leaving poisoned breadcrumb traces. I deserve to be alright. I deserve to sleep at night. I'm my closest friend. I remind myself again, better treat her well, 'cause she's with me till the end. The crippling fear of being deserted. The crippling fear of being deserted. If you make too big of a mistake. Hmm. Some days you'll realize that thoughts so heavy don't mean you're unsteady, but they're only saying, right, say nice to meet you to somebody you never knew. You. Oh, nothing but the truth now. Nothing but the proof of what I am. Worst of what I came from. Patterns I'm ashamed of. Things that even I don't understand. I tried to fix it. I tried to fight it. My head was twisted. My heart divided. My lies all collided. I don't know why I didn't trust you to be on my side. I broke into a million pieces and I can't go back. But now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The scars are part of me, darkness and harmony. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. Why did I cover up the colors stuck inside my head? I should have let the jagged edges meet the light instead. Show me what's underneath, I'll find your harmony. This song we couldn't write, this is what it sounds like. We're shattering the silence, we're rising defiant, we're shouting in the quiet, you're not alone. We listen to the demons, we let them get between us, but none of us are out here on our own. So we were cowards, so we were liars, so we're not heroes. We're still survivors, the dreamers, the fighters. No lying, I'm tired. Dive in the fire, I'll be right here by your side. We broke into a million pieces and we can't go back. Now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The scars are part of me, darkness and harmony. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. Why did we cover up the colors stuck inside our head? Jagged edges meet the light instead. Show me what's underneath. I'll find your harmony. Fearless and undefined, this is what it sounds like. Oh, hey, oh, hey, this is what it sounds like. Hey, 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 this is what it sounds like. Hey, hey. This is what it sounds like. And we can't go back, but now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The scars are part of me, darkness and harmony. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. Why did we cover up the colors stuck inside our head? Show me what's underneath. I'll find your harmony. Fearless and undefined, this is what it sounds like. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. Truth after all this time, our voices all combined. When darkness meets the light, this is what it sounds like. I'll miss the fiction. I'd rather accept it's dead than die myself. Ah. Mm. Interesting. I'll have to look into some videos after this. When I wake up and I have time tomorrow. Oh, great. You're really thinking of pulling that song out, Brain? You're insane. Mm. Ah. There it is. Mm. Mm. Oh dear. Oh, 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 welcome. Won't you come inside? Oh, my dear, the passing year did not deserve you by some devious design. Suddenly you're very near as I prefer you, soaked and shivered from the rain. It's in a delicate disaster, fine in fire in the frame. Me and you are overdue for a fiendish laughter. Oh dear. Let me see those smoky eyes. 'Cause you're a villainous thing and we can't have you living alive. Oh dear. Let's remove those pretty clothes. 'Cause you're a villainous thing, oh, and I don't think anyone knows. Oh. Yeah. Worry snow, worry for the world. There'll be a tragedy of love and glory while they wait by gates of pearl. We'll be building palaces in purgatory. Oh dear, let me see those smoky eyes of your villainous thing, and we can't have you living alive. Oh dear. Let's remove those pretty clothes. 'Cause you're a villainous thing, oh, and I don't think anyone knows. And you'll find no ever after here. It's clear that isn't what you came for. I'll be a punkish puppeteer on this delightful little detour. You'll find no ever after here. It's clear that isn't what you came for. And I'll be your punkish puppeteer on this, on this, on this. Oh dear, let me see those smoky eyes, 'cause you're a villainous thing, can't have you living a lie. Oh dear, let's remove those pretty clothes, 'cause you're a villainous thing, oh, and I don't think anyone knows. Whoa. Oh. Don't want to get you hurt. Ugh. Self-indulgence night, let's go. Hmm. Oh. It is so good to get this shit out of my system. Because I know it isn't happening. The person I fell in love with doesn't exist. And the next possible closest relative being the person who I fell in love with the idea of doesn't want me in their life. Simple as. So I'm not a part of their life. Mm, Ah. Mm, 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 mm. You're just standing on the cusp of what's okay and not morally gray, textbook insane. Now I'd like to draw this line you've crossed so many times. This point I'm out of my mind. What's the point in loving someone morally confusing? It's not likely. You're so unlike me. Uh-oh, I can't keep this feeling. 'Cause I think I'm falling for the villain. It's not looking like a good decision. Oh, not tried so far to understand it. You won't attempt to reprimand it. Eh. I can't say no. Oh, oh. It's not so win or lose, no black and white. This color too. Guess you're not that bad. Did I say that? Vulnerable narcissism is a subtype of narcissistic personality disorder that presents as a pervasive and inflexible sensitivity to criticism and failure. It can manifest as a part of the vulnerable dark triad. It is an aberration from normal or healthy narcissism, in that is it's in, blah, blah. And in case you're curious on the vulnerable dark triad, voila, it's on screen now. Better read it by pausing the video. I can't shake this feeling, 'cause I think I'm falling for the villain, and it's not looking like a good decision. Oh, I've tried so hard to understand it. You won't attempt to reprimand it. Let it all unfold. But here's the thing. The idea of the person is also fiction. They could be something else entirely. And I'll never get to know. Because I chose myself and decided to go. Hmm. Mm. A deep sense of shame. A prolonged sense of shame coupled with a pres, pres, persecutor, pre, persecutory inner dialogue can result in feelings of sadness and torment. Thus, vulnerable narcissism goes hand in hand with depression, dysthymia, or other major depressive disorders. Overwhelmed with humiliation and emptiness, vulnerable narcissists frequently withdraw socially. In this state, a vulnerable narcissist will lapse into protective mode, feeling terrified of having their imperfections exposed. This is because they believe they have already achieved perfection. Nah. When this part isn't the case, it's because they're afraid of being judged and criticized for their mistakes and flaws, of being seen as only those mistakes and flaws. The grandiose aspect of their narcissism becomes introverted and masked with a show of excessive compliance, agreeableness, and humility to protect their fragile self-image. Inverted grandiosity. A reclusive, vulnerable narcissist does not suffer from abandonment issues, nor are they self-destructive. They rely on their inverted grandiosity to sustain their view of themselves as secretly superior to others. In which I just look at that and go, what the fuck? Why would you want to be better than others? I don't get it. That means you're alone. It means you have no one who can meet you on the things you want to talk about. No one to bounce ideas off of and have those ideas reflected back in a sentence instead of just being silenced because the other person can't process it. No, I sit very close to and nearly on the line between healthy and unhealthy. It's a goal of mine in attempting to try and figure out how to create a psychological vaccine. And for context, my idea of a psychological vaccine is someone who can uphold their moral code and choices even under intense emotional pressure and wear from their environment, such that they will choose to fight for themselves rather than fighting for their pride, even if they are still flawed and messed up, even if they did still make mistakes. Because when you have people like that who can own up to their flaws when it counts, even if it's not really all that reasonable or believable, that leaves no easy end or excuse. Maybe, just maybe, that serves as a learning opportunity for other people to prepare themselves against such things in the future, to build a support network and group of people that they trust ahead of time. Of course, that would also be highly risky to be a psychological vaccine, so frankly speaking, yeah, no, that would cost a hefty fucking sum. Because A, there are people who would try to cheat and or use the person who is fulfilling the role of the psychological vaccine as a fucking excuse. And if there's no paperwork, no proof or evidence to support the person who's trying to fill the role and just do their job, they're screwed. Second, you'd probably want a contract there such that anyone who, if either side violates it, immediate restraining orders. Just immediate. Because regardless of what the world likes to think, Seeing someone's mental state held in your hands is like holding a life in your hands. And those who are not responsible with it do not deserve to have it. Don't let your life, your heart, whatever, don't let your sense of self fall into someone else's hands. Please. Please. Ah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. I'm glad I can accept my failures. Mm. I'm a fool trying to heal. From being poisoned by the very thing I never thought I would become. Hmm. Now, I haven't looked down this line of thought. Bah. Oh. Ooh, nice. I'll have to check that out another time. Oh, that's a delicious title. But no, not a song I really want to go towards. Oh. Oh. Mm, no. To me, making sure that the other person was okay was quite literally just my idea of doing my job. Even if it was an unpaid one. Even if it was one I had never expected nor wanted to put them through. To turn my own moment of weakness and insecurity into a learning experience for them, so that way they would be better prepared for challenges in the future. That is how much I cared about them, and they will never owe me anything back. At the same time, you threw me under the fucking bus. You done stork. Unless you're willing to acknowledge my experience and my perspective as possible, as real effort, I don't want a single word with you. Because I at least had the dignity and respect to tell you what wasn't okay when it counted. And I at least had the dignity and respect to make sure. No, that's a low blow, brain. Stop that. Shoot. Shoot. Bad sentence. Bad. I at least had the dignity and respect to acknowledge that your fears weren't completely unfounded, even if I was doing my best to fight against my insecurity. I had really been hoping you wouldn't scapegoat me, though. I'm gonna go refill my water. Be right back. I just read the quote that is shown in text for this video thumbnail, and it's just like, is that how we fucking got to Democrats and Republicans getting called right and left? Because it's so stupid. It is so fucking stupid. Ah! No. Yeah. If I were to actually wear the hat that they accused me of, I think a lot more would have happened. After all, I suck at being subtle. And I don't like being subtle. So in that regard, you can go eat shit. I can respect the feelings you felt and the perspective you experienced. But you do not get to dismiss my experience either. It's either that or I would have been so fucking pathetic and dorkity about it, no one would have fucking taken me seriously. After all, sometimes when I wanna run away and hide, when there's no one on my side and all my pride has disappeared, I take it off my mind and leave it all behind. Nothing left to do but try to take the leap and follow through. And that's exactly what I'll do. I know to you I don't seem very strong, but I can assure you before you can find me, I'm gone. So come on and catch me, you still got a chance. Oh, not for long, I'll be rolling place to place. Won't stop till I win the race, although I may have crossed a line. No time to waste on you, don't plan on slowing down. No, I'll keep on going, even if you think I'm in the wrong. Need to know that although I may not think everything true, I don't say what I say or regret what I do. I can't even say that line honestly, because really, thing is, I do regret the stress I put them through. It's exactly why I should walk away. Because even if I had tried to be responsible and pushed all my feelings onto Trace in order to keep a level head cognitively, as level of a head as I could in that situation, the reality is Trace is a part of me. And I have to take responsibility for that. Until I'm locked behind doors or I'm kicked out of town, so you keep on running around and around, but it'll never quite catch up to me. Mainly because I'm a reckless idiot. Value your life, please. Think I'm crazy, but I hope that maybe now you'll see why I had to try. Maybe I should have gargled some water before trying to sing again. That would have been a good idea. Mm. Mm. Oh. Mm. Ah. Damn you, human body! Oh. Mm. Ah. Mm. Mm. You fascinated me in shadows and secrecy, beauty of a broken angel. I ventured carefully, afraid of what you thought I'd be. Pretty soon I was entangled. I wish I could have done this for them. Wish I could have been a better person for them, damn it. Even if the person I fell in love with doesn't exist. Because no living person deserves to deal with that stress unless of their own volition. No one. That behind your soft exterior, the warrior. I can't stay on this song. It just makes me uncomfortable. You got my eye, you got my eye. Fine, I'll blow my fucking nose instead of swallowing all my fucking. There, you happy, buddy? No, this isn't a tribute to them. It's just me sitting with my feelings. Because even in the scenario where I did my best and tried to do what I thought was my job because of my own idealism, an unintentional hope that they'd be able to prove me wrong and really turn all that stress and fear into something else. Not by blindly pretending, not by fucking walking away, but by confronting me and using their damn voice. Because if nothing else, that is the last line of defense you have in any situation with that kind of toxic dynamic. Not in the sense of you can't reach out for support, but more so in if you don't use your voice and you abandon it, it can be really hard to get it back. Even if sometimes that's necessary. That doesn't make it any easier. Never does. And yes, this is the majorly repressed part of me speaking. Don't say yes if you can't say no. Victim of the system, say it isn't so. Standing on the doorstep, swallowing on the blow. Leaving without you, can't say no. Halfway starts with happiness for me. Halfway house lost kitten in the street. Hurts, I'm coming home to lose. Hit me those hat, walk hard, shoes. No more flat-footed Saturdays. They got it, they want it, they give it away. Tell me one thing they would ever do. I was looking for a hookup when I found you. You caught my eye, caught my eyes. You'll never be mine. But you got my eyes. When you lie, I cover it up. When you hide, I cover it up. When you cry, I cover it up. When you come undone, I cover it up. So bent up, I was coming onto you. Happy in the night time, howling at the moon. Sipping at the cocktail, drinking the loo. Something about you I hold on to. Got my eye. And that's what drives the Dagger Deep is. Because I fell in love with an idea of them. And because I barely really felt like I was connected to the reality of them. And I filled in the gaps with my own guesses and predictions. I don't know if I even know them, if what I saw of them was real, or if it was just another act. I'm split between hoping they never hear that sentence and hoping they they do hear it and understand. I wasn't lying, damn it. I can understand if you don't want me in your life. But I swear on my own soul, on my own sense of self, that I was not lying about my efforts. So thank you for speaking up. Even if you were unable to say it to my face, or were too scared to confront me, the message rang through loud and clear. And you don't owe me a damn thing. Boop, boop, boop. Get that through your fucking head, please. It's how this situation started in the first place. My choice to go through all of that was mine. Not a debt. Not something for you to feel guilty over, but my choice. And if you don't treasure that gift, then that's communication enough to know that I meant nothing to you. Even if you don't like the gift, I can at least acknowledge that as being, you gotta be kidding me. This gift sucks. That's something more than just not valuing it. But failing to value it truly lets me know, from head to toe, in all the silent ways spoken and chosen from your end. I was never. No, brain, stop that. Stop that. That's my bitterness speaking. That's not what I want to say. All of that makes it very clear that you never really saw me. And you also only saw what you wanted to see. You made it so damn clear in so many different ways that I was left screaming into the ear of another part of myself to snap them out of it. Even then, it was barely enough. It was barely enough throughout that entire situation to keep from being the very thing you feared. I feel like there was something else we were going to say there. Yeah, and if there was, we forgot it. Yeah, I have no idea where my line of thought was going there. Damn it. And you lie, I cover it up. When you cry, I cover it up. When you hide, I cover it up. When you come undone, I cover it up. Ooh, this is curious enough to pull my ADHD. Hmm. Damn. How unfortunate. Glad everyone's living their life. Tell me one thing you would never do. I was looking for a hookup when I found you. You caught my eye, caught my eye. You'll never be my eye. You caught my eye. Okay. This is good video. Oh, I didn't want to full screen it. Jeez, I just wanted to pull it up and, scroll down to the comments section, leave it to the side as I try to think up another song I want to pull up. Yeah, no, apparently that movie was normalized. Like, the kid was supposed to be gay, but they're like, nah, given the current administration, it's too much. Let's tone it down. And it's like, bruh. Your paranoia is showing. That. Let me go grab the fucking image. Key info stuff. Primary. Do not obey in advance. If you do not struggle, you are enabling it. Point blank and simple. Even if you'd rather pretend like you aren't. Ah. Oh yeah. Defying gravity. This is what it sounds like. No, by the terms of my imaginary job that I'm still trying to figure out how would be legitimately possible, well, I'm capable of both providing a nerfed version of the experience while also providing enough experience to where someone is not going to be completely out of their depth or feeling like they're totally in danger. So on one hand, there's the experience. If it's not sufficient enough, then no mere amount of fucking just like a vaccine, a weakened form of the thing. But here's the thing. And there's a reason why my line of thought didn't work and why that dense stork didn't stand up and to my face. And it's because my dumbass assumed that, hey, oh hey, push comes to shove, people are there for themselves. No, that is not what I wanted to say. Brain, stop redirecting me. I see your bullshit. I understand you're deflecting away from something uncomfortable, but let's be real here. I want to go towards the uncomfortable. I want to acknowledge it. I want to grow and end up being able to face it. So that way when it counts, I'm not restrained by it. Ugh. Oh, that's also a good video. Okay, so I ADHD tangented away from what I originally wanted to say, and then along the tangent, my brain deflected yet again. Lovely. Long story short, in the fictional scenario where the job I've dreamed up and is not only lucratively profitable, but also safe and reasonable for people to go through should they have the right to. Should there be enough communication? Not the right situation, but just enough communication. Then, even after success on giving them a taste of a horrible experience while ensuring that at the end they will most definitely be safe and this is just an experience, not a real situation. It's going to feel hell damn real though, if I'm going to be real. If I'm going to be real, if I'm going to be honest, if I'm going to blah, 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 blah. Brain. There's no point. Okay, now I'm just. What the fuck? Ugh. And the actor forgets they're not the star. No, and the wow, my brain really tangented twice on that. Is it because I don't believe anyone's going to believe me? Seriously? For fuck's sake, just let me get to the point! The point is that even in a successful case where nothing goes wrong, the person who paid for the experience gets the experience and is also left insured and feeling safe in knowing that the experience was only an experience, despite however real it may feel, that the person who put them through said experience, who was paid to do so, cannot interact with them again for 10 entire years. Let me repeat that. Even in the fiction of that job of being a psychological vaccine for horrible experiences and situations, so that people can learn to better prepare themselves and understand each other, there would still be an enforced, deeply enforced requirement that after it is done, the client and the person who provided the experience are legally not allowed to interact with each other for 10 entire years. And should either of them break contract, one of them fail, or the other try to subvert and exploit the business by framing it as something other than it is, restraining orders. Simple as that for the interaction part. Anyone who takes a step towards that business and tries to call it something it's not, tries to fucking level false accusations at it. Oh no, I'm allowed to sue your ass. And if someone in the company messes up internally, they are immediately given a restraining order wherein they cannot interact with said person. And on one hand, I want to be able to do some things for if someone. Now this is the tricky part, because on one hand, client safety is priority. After all, the clients are most likely going to be people who are ill-equipped to deal with these things. And now you cannot submit someone to go through this via your own vote. If they don't choose to go through it, they don't go through it. That's just basic fucking respect. But no, on one hand, restraining order immediately on the one who provided the experience. Should that be violated, upgraded to ankle monitor. And should that be violated, or they continue fucking messing up and causing issues. Ah. See, this is where the line gets tricky to decide. Because if it's someone breaching from protocol and choosing to be selfish, that's immediate fucking jail time. At minimum 10 years. But if someone made a mistake and unintentionally caused things to go sideways, how do you leave it in a place where the company shows that they are holding the person accountable while also making sure that the company does not use said person as a scapegoat? Because realistically, in this fictional job idea, you would have so many legal documents involved, it's not even funny. Hmm. But yeah. Okay, now that's got me thinking. In the case of the situation and or experience is completed and it's just the usual 10 years of do not contact, interact with each other intentionally or otherwise, how do you balance it so that way the customer is the customer's safety is prioritized but their freedom is not restricted? And yes, there's a high risk, high reward factor involved in the job. That's kind of the point of it. It's not an easy or safe job. It's something dangerous, both to the person paying for the job and to the one who tries to do the job. Hmm. If it's an accidental meeting wherein neither party really interacts with each other or acknowledges the other, nothing can happen. But if it's an accidental meeting where they engage with each other, immediate restraining order on both of them. If it's a situation where the one who gave the experience interacts with the one who paid for the experience, yeah, no, you're not keeping your job. These are people's lives and sanity on the line. I'm not going to fucking risk it. And in the case of the one who paid for the experience, the customer, choosing to interact with the person, even if the employee chooses to avoid interaction, uh, you might want to just, uh, probably a, what about the cases where it's strictly a job for someone? Because that's also counting. Because to some people, this job would be a personal experience, but to others, it would just be another job. And you have to account for that if you actually want it to succeed in the long run. No, if the consumer, customer, or otherwise, if they go out of their way to interact or communicate with the employee, I could probably do the usual restraining order and court mandated therapy. Not because they're necessarily mentally ill, but mostly because I do not want my employees ending up in danger because someone accidentally develops an obsession over them. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. Whether or not the employee is willing to reciprocate that affection would have to wait after the 10-year wait period. If you can't tolerate each other not being in your own lives, then you're going to have to fucking deal with the consequences, you little shits. That's just reality. After all, the tighter you cling to someone, the more you can crush them, the more codependent you can become. And although supporting and being there for one another is wonderful, it's beautiful, safety first. Ah, this fictional job is a great frame of reference that I'm going to keep using. Not because I've been flawless, but instead because it gently reminds me of responsibility without toxically shaming me, and allows me to contextualize my actions in a way that aligns with my morals, such that I can both value my own experience and also value the fact that the other person does not believe me, which can have an adaptive result which would allow me to move on. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Alright, we'll go grab the other song. My goodness. This is gonna be awkward as hell to sing. Yeah, but it's an honest sentiment. Are you that scared of getting embarrassed? Come on, I believe in you. Shut the fuck up. Hey, you don't have to say you're sorry, 'cause it's not your fault. You deserve to feel so worried. They made you small. You're trying your best to keep it all together. It's okay if you can't, 'cause it's not your fault. It's take time to process, to progress, and to see the truth that my voice has value, and it's powerful. In my youth, kind people get taken advantage of, 'cause they don't want to cause a scene. Are you just like me? Hey, you don't have to say you're sorry, 'cause it's not your fault. You don't deserve to feel so worried. We made you small. No, you're trying your best to keep it all together, but it's okay if you can't, 'cause it's not your fault. There is no blame game. There is only responsibility and owning up to the impact of one's actions. Blame and fault can rest off to the side. They can burn up and die. But the reality will sit with you, and it will wait for you to acknowledge it. But you don't have to force yourself. You never did. You're just like me. Hey, you don't have to say you're sorry. It's all your fault. Don't deserve to feel so worried. From shame felt small. Oh, no, no, it's not your fault. You should know that I'm proud. See how hard you tried. It's okay if you want to cry. Your support group is by your side. And I know I'm not a part of it. Hmm. Let's check that out at some point. All right, on to this. Grief. Once and nevermore, glittering light on the unlived life. Be shared, carried away on the moonlit air. What once was that beautiful memory of maybe or what if. Don't lose your heart. It may shatter, but that doesn't mean the pieces aren't lying amongst your own memories, still beating. Friend. More than that, but just friend is all that needs to be there. Oh, once and nevermore. But here we are. Once and nevermore. Maybe this will be enough to bury all the things I don't know how to put into clearer words. Maybe it will be enough for someone to dig through later and bring to light. I really can't tell anymore. All I know is I've got to let it go. Because I tried to fix and solve my feelings once. Never more.